Hello students, how are you all? Today we are going to deal with complex sentence, that is adverb clause of purpose. In the last lecture we learned how to join two simple sentences and make one simple sentence using 2 plus verb, in order 2 plus verb, for plus VING, with the aim of VING, with the purpose of VING, with a view to VING, and using these 6 methods we were making the sentences simple. Now today the same two sentences will be there, he ran fast, he wanted to catch the bus. This is also simple, this is also simple. Earlier we were making simple sentence. Today we will learn how to make complex sentence using two simple sentences, and that is called adverb clause of purpose. See, there are three function words: that, so that, in order that. ગુજરાતી આનું એવું થાય જેથી કરીને, that, so that, in order that. These three function words help us to join two sentences, two simple sentences, making it into complex adverb clause of purpose. So these are the function words: that, so that, in order that, for purpose. Then comes subject, and there is a finite verb. This subject and this verb will be joined using can or may, could or might. As you know, could and might should be used if the sentences are in past tense. If there are non-past sentences, then we shall use can or may. So what is the formula? That, so that, in order that, then comes subject, then comes can or may, then comes could or might. If the sentence is negative, we shall use not, then comes pure verb and etc. So this is the formula, right? That, so that, in order that, then comes subject, then auxiliary. Auxiliary can be can or may, could or might, if the sentences are past tense. For example, ran. This is past tense, so we shall use could or might. But if the sentence is non-past, see, this is non-past, then we have to use can. If the sentence is negative, we will use not, then comes the verb, and then etc. See, let's check how two sentences are joined. He ran fast. This is the action. He wanted to catch the bus. This is purpose. Why did he run fast? Because he wanted to catch the bus. So this sentence shows the purpose of this action. So this is simple. See, subject, finite verb. Subject, finite verb. Definitely this is a verb, but this is non-finite verb because you are not having any kind of subject here. So this is one pair of subject and verb. One pair of subject and verb. This is simple, this is simple. Suppose you want to make simple out of two simple sentences, then what is the answer? He ran fast to catch the bus. He ran fast in order to catch the bus. VING. He ran fast for catching the bus. He ran fast with the aim of catching the bus, with the purpose of catching the bus, with a view to catching the bus. But here we want to make the sentence complex. So first of all, he ran fast, this is the action. You have to write it as it is. He ran fast, he ran fast. Now we will join two sentences using that, so that, or, in order that. So you have to use that, or, so that, or, in order that. Do you know what is the Gujarati of it? જેથી કરીને. He ran fast એ ઝડપથી દોડ્યો. જેથી કરીને એ બસ પકડી શકે. So that, now subject, that is he. Now see, this is the finite verb. To catch, here it is non-finite, but here it will be finite verb. So this is catch. Subject and this catch will be joined using auxiliary, and that is past. So you can use could or might. So that he could Not is not there. Catch the bus. Two sentences. He ran fast. He wanted to catch the bus. He ran fast so that he could catch the bus. એ ઝડપથી દોડ્યો, એ બસ પકડવા ઈચ્છતો હતો. એ ઝડપથી દોડ્યો જેથી કરીને બસ પકડી શકે. બસ પકડી શકે એટલે શું? He could catch the bus. So using these two sentences, we have made a complex. Why it is complex? See, this is subject finite verb pair 1, this is subject finite verb pair 2, and this is function word. જેથી કરીને તે બસ પકડી શકે. Adverb clause of purpose, that is subordinate clause. This is main clause. So sentence is complex. Now see second sentence. He plays well. He wants to win the match. He plays well. He is the subject. Plays is the finite verb. There is one pair of subject and finite verb. This is simple sentence. He wants to win the match. There are two verbs. Wants to win. Wants is the finite verb because it is joined to the subject he by simple present tense. This is verb, but this is non-finite verb. Why this is non-finite verb? Because you are not having any kind of subject. So the verb that has been joined to the subject either by tense or auxiliary is called finite verb. The others are non-finite verbs. So there is also one pair of subject and finite verb. This is also simple. This is also simple. Suppose we want to make two simple sentences, one simple sentence, then there are 6 methods. He plays well to win the match, in order to win the match. He plays well for winning the match, with the aim of winning the match, with the purpose of winning the match, and with a view to winning the match. But now we want to make the sentences complex. First of all, we will write the actual action as it is. So he plays well. Now any one of these three can be used. You can use that, you can use so that, you can use in order that. Suppose I use so that. એ સારું રમે છે, એ મેચ જીતવા ઈચ્છે છે. એ સારું રમે છે જેથી કરીને મેચ જીતી શકે, જેથી કરીને તે મેચ જીતી શકે. સો ધેટ હવે સબ્જેક્ટ આવે, જેથી કરીને તે. સો યુ હેવ ટુ રાઇટ હી. મેચ જીતી શકે. મેચ જીતી શકેનો મતલબ શું થઈ ગઈ? નાવ યુ હેવ ટુ યુઝ એની ઓક્ઝિલિયરી. વિચ ઓક્ઝિલિયરી વિલ યુ યુઝ? Can or may, could or might. There are two pairs, but could and might should be used if the sentences are in past tense. This is not past, it is present. So could or might we shall not use. We shall use can or may. A B માંથી Q, whatever you want. I can use may also, I can use can also. He may, then comes win the match. Now read the sentence. He plays well so that he may win the match, so that he can win the match. Now this is so that he can win the match or so that he may win the match is adverb clause of purpose. Adverb clause is always a subordinate clause. This is going to be your main clause. This is main clause. One main clause, one subordinate clause. The product sentence is a complex one. He plays well so that he may win the match. Now, you work carefully, you don't want to fail. This is negative sentence, these two were positive. This is negative one. And see, what is the tense here? It is non-past, it is simple present tense. What tense it is? It is simple present tense, and it is non-past. Negative. See, you work carefully. Subject, verb. There is only one pair of subject and finite verb. So this sentence is simple. You don't want to fail. Want is there, to fail is there are two verbs, but this want is the finite verb because it has been joined to the subject you. This is non-finite verb. Why it is non-finite verb? Because it has no subject. The verb that is not joined to the subject is called non-finite verb. There is also one pair of subject and finite verb. Here is also pair of one subject and finite verb. This is simple. This is simple. Suppose I want to make a simple sentence out of these two simple sentences. Do you know how I will join the two sentences? You work carefully, not to fail. You work carefully, in order not to fail. It is using infinitive. Now let's make two sentences, simple sentences using VING. You work carefully for not failing. You work carefully with the aim of not failing, with the purpose of not failing, with a view to not failing. But now we want to make these two sentences complex one. And to make these two sentences complex one, we will use adverb clause of purpose. And what are the function words? There are three function words: that, so that, in order that. First of all, we will write the actual action. You work carefully, right? Then comes any of these three function words. Suppose I write in order that. In order that. You work carefully in order that. તમે કાળજીથી કામ કરો છો જેથી કરીને તમે ફેલ ન થાવ. તમે કાળજીથી કામ કરો છો જેથી કરીને તમે ફેલ ન થાવ. તો ધેટ, સો ધેટ, ઇન ઓર્ડર ધેટ ત્રણમાંથી કોઈ પણ એક મૂકવાનું છે. આપણે મૂકી દીધેલું છે ઇન ઓર્ડર ધેટ. હવે ઇન ઓર્ડર ધેટ પછી આપણે સબ્જેક્ટ મૂકવાનું છે. ફરીથી વાંચવો જોઈએ. તમે કાળજીથી કામ કરો છો જેથી કરીને તમે, ધેટ મીન્સ subject is you. Now you have to use can, may or could, might. Since this is non-past, you will use can or may. Suppose I use can. Since this sentence is negative, I will write cannot or may not. Then comes fail. Now read the sentence. You work carefully in order that you cannot fail. In order that. So that. You work carefully so that you cannot fail. That. You work carefully that you cannot fail. તમે કાળજીથી કામ કરો છો જેથી કરીને તમે ફેલ ન થાવ. In order that you cannot fail, this is adverb clause of purpose. Adverb clause, adjective clause, noun clause, all are the types of subordinate clauses. This is subordinate clause and this is going to be the main clause. One main clause, one subordinate clause. The product sentence is a complex sentence. We stopped them. We did not want them to fall down. અમે અટકાવી દીધા. We did not want. અમે નહોતા ઈચ્છતા. them એટલે એ લોકો. to fall down એટલે પડી જાય. અમે એને અટકાવી દીધા. અમે એવું નહોતા ઈચ્છતા કે પડી જાય. Let's make complex sentences. We stopped them. That, so that, in order that. That અમે એને અટકાવી દીધા જેથી કરીને તેઓ પડી ન જાય. We stopped them so that, now subject, them becomes they. So that they can or may, could or might. Let's check the tense. Stopped. So this is past. So either you can use could or you can use might. Could not, since it is not, could not fall down. See the sentence. We stopped them so that they could not fall down. અમે એને અટકાવી દીધા જેથી કરીને પડી ન જાય. Now that they cannot fall down, જો ભાઈ આ subordinate clause થયું કારણ કે adverb clause of purpose થયું. નાઉન ક્લોઝ, એડજેક્ટિવ ક્લોઝ, એડવર્બ ક્લોઝ, આ બધા સબઓર્ડિનેટના પ્રકારો થયા. સો ધીસ ઇઝ અ ટાઈપ ઓફ સબઓર્ડિનેટ ક્લોઝ. ધીસ ઇઝ મેઇન ક્લોઝ. સેન્ટેન્સ ઇઝ ઓલવેઝ કોમ્પ્લેક્સ. શી વેન્ટ ટુ હર નેટિવ. પેલી એના વતનમાં ગઈ. શી વોન્ટેડ ટુ મીટ હર ગ્રાન્ડ પેરેન્ટ્સ. એના દાદા દાદીને મળવા ઈચ્છતી હતી. She went, one subject, one finite verb. She wanted, one subject, one finite verb, to meet non-finite verb. Now, we want to make it complex. She went to her native so that function word, any of these three. She can, may, could, might. Wanted, past. Went, past. She could meet her grandparents. This is the answer. She went to her native so that she could meet her grandparents. So this is the answer. And the product is complex because so that she could meet her grandparents is adverb clause of purpose. Now wait for more sentences. Now see, there is another variety. Here you will find simple, compound and complex. We have learned how to make two simple sentences simple using 2 plus verb, in order 2 plus verb, for VING, with the aim of VING, with the purpose of VING, with a view to VING, right? And we also learned how to make two sentences complex using that, so that, in order that, plus subject, can or may, could or might. If there is not, if the sentence is not negative, then you have to use not, then comes pure verb and it is it. But suppose you want to make two sentences compound, then it is so and therefore. See, there are two sentences. Rahul went to the market. He wanted to buy vegetables. First of all, this first pattern is to make two simple sentences simple. See, Rahul went to the market to buy vegetables, in order to buy vegetables, for buying vegetables, with the aim of buying vegetables, with the purpose of buying vegetables, with a view to buying vegetables. The purpose, the result sentence will be as it is. Rahul went to the market to buy vegetables. Rahul went to the market in order to buy vegetables. Rahul went to the market for buying vegetables. રાહુલ માર્કેટમાં ગયો, એને શાકભાજી ખરીદવા હતા. રાહુલ શાકભાજી ખરીદવા માટે બજારમાં ગયો. આમાં બધામાં માટે થશે અને આ બધા સિમ્પલ સેન્ટેન્સીસ બન્યા. Now suppose we want to make complex sentence using adverb clause of purpose. Rahul went to the market so that or in order that. આ ત્રણમાંથી you can use any. You can use any of these three function words. જેથી કરીને એ શાકભાજી ખરીદી શકે. He could buy vegetables. And if you want to make two sentences compound, so and therefore, Rahul wanted to buy vegetables, so he went to the market. Rahul wanted to buy vegetables, so he went to the market. So, or you can use therefore also. Rahul wanted, one subject, one finite verb. Rahul went, one subject, one finite verb. If you put full stop here, this can make individual separate simple sentence. It can also make individual simple separate sentence. Coordinate clause 1, coordinate clause 2, coordinate conjunction. The sentence is compound one. સિમ્પલ તમે સમજી ગયા. કોમ્પ્લેક્સ હોય ને એના માથા ઉપર મેં તમને કહેલું છે કે WH શબ્દ, ધેટ કે આવી ટોપી પહેરેલી હોય. આમાં એવું ન હોય. એને કમ્પાઉન્ડ કોણ કોણ બનાવે? મેં તમને અગાઉ વાત કરેલી હતી. એન્ડ, બટ, ઓર, સો. 4. એન્ડના સમાનાર્થી કોણ? એન્ડ, બોથ એન્ડ, નોટ ઓનલી બટ ઓલ્સો, એઝ વેલ એઝ. બટના સમાનાર્થી લાસ્ટ ટાઈમ જોયેલા હતા. બટ યટ સ્ટીલ. ઓરમાં શું આવે? ઓર આવે, આઈધર ઓર આવે. નેગેટિવ હોય તો નાઈધર નોર આવે. અને સો અને ધેરફોર, ધીઝ આર ટુ સિમિલર. Rahul went to the buy. Rahul wanted to buy vegetables, so he went to the market. I go aside, take screenshot. Now there are another 5 sentences and it is for exercise, and I know you love exercise. Take a screenshot. See, there are 5 sentences. First of all, I make simple of these 2 simple sentences. Dhoni went to Delhi to meet Viru. Dhoni went to Delhi in order to meet Viru. Dhoni went Delhi for meeting Viru. Dhoni went Delhi with the aim of meeting Viru. Dhoni went Delhi with the purpose of meeting Viru. Dhoni went to Delhi with the view to meeting Viru. Now suppose I want to make it complex. Dhoni went to Delhi so that he could meet Viru. And if I want to make it compound, Dhoni wanted to meet Viru, so or therefore he went to Delhi. Second sentence, I went to a garden, I wanted to walk there. 6 type of simple sentences. I went to garden to walk there. I went to garden in order to walk there. I went to garden for walking there. I went to garden with the aim of walking there. I went to garden with the purpose of walking there. I went to garden with a view to walking there. Complex. I went to a garden so that I could walk there. Compound. I wanted to walk in a garden, so I went there. I wanted to walk in the garden, so I went there. We should not eat junk food. We want to live a healthy life. We should not eat junk food to live a healthy life. In order to live a healthy life, for living a healthy life, with the aim of living a healthy life, with the purpose of living a healthy life, with a view to living a healthy life. Complex. We should not eat junk food so that we can live a healthy life. Compound. We want to live a healthy life, so we should not eat junk food. He avoids eating outside. He does not want to be sick. He avoids eating outside not to be sick, in order not to be sick. For not being sick, with the aim of not being sick, with the purpose of not being sick, with a view to not being sick. Complex. He avoids eating outside so that he cannot be sick. He may not be sick. Compound. He does not want to be sick, so or therefore he avoids eating outside. We should stay home. We want to defeat corona. We should stay home to defeat corona, in order to defeat corona, for defeating, with the aim of defeating, with the purpose of defeating, with a view to defeating corona. Simple over. Complex. We should stay home so that we can defeat corona, we may defeat corona. Compound. We want to defeat corona, so we should stay home. So how many methods are there? 6 for making simple, 7th complex, 8th compound. 5 sentences. Each sentence has 8 answers. 5 sentences. 8 4s are 8 5s are 40. There are 40 sentences. Take a good photo, send it to me on my WhatsApp. Thank you.